I want to start by saying how much I loved this movie. It is
good.
a tremendous sequel. How long did you know before they announced it that they were making this sequel?
I don't know, maybe a month.
Oh, so, okay. It wasn't that long then.
No. I mean, I got the word, and then they announced it. I mean, I'd heard because I talked to Brad, and he said, "Well, I got a kernel of an idea, and I think it's coming together. So looks like we're going to be doing this." I'm like, awesome, fine.
This is one of those movies that I think fans have been waiting for, and thank God that he delivered.
According to my social, they've been waiting for it.
How long? I mean, but seriously though, how many times did people ask you about this?
Over the last, 10, 12 years?
Is it like an everyday thing?
5, 6 times a week, somebody.
That was probably me. I'm sorry for stalking.
No problem.
What do you think? A lot of people aren't familiar with the way of making a Pixar movie works. What do you think would surprise people to learn about like the voice recording or making one of these movies?
One thing that was surprising, basically, is we're never in the same room together. Ever.
So it's just you and then Brad and maybe
Me, Brad, and the producers and the engineers.
I think on Surf's Up, which is a different animated movie, they work together. Do you miss that kind of having everyone in the room, or have you sort of like gotten used to it now?
I'm used to it. I mean, I've only done one scene of the 2 movies with Craig. That was at the beginning when we first started. They actually had us do that first conversation scene together, which was fine. It worked, but I guess they figured it's more efficient to do it the other way, line by line with you by yourself, and the basic direction is faster, slower, louder, softer.
One of the other things about Pixar movies is often they will change dramatically during the recording process. Did that happen on this, or was it pretty much what was it basically what you made?
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, all the stuff I said is there. There are different times. There are times when the context changed in certain ways, or they said, okay, this is now outside, not inside, or you're talking to the kids and not to so-and-so. So there are things like that happen. But we don't essentially know the whole concept. It's not like we ever sat down and had a table read of the whole script.
Totally.
So never saw it. And most of the time, all I saw was my dialogue and not someone else's, unless I heard Brad reading it.
The other thing I have to talk about with you is the other sequel that I've waited for a very long time for, which is Glass.
That's another sequel?
I heard something about Unbreakable.
Oh, that thing.
Right. I cannot be more excited for this movie. What was it like making it? What can you tease people about it?
Very exciting to make. Really wonderful sitting in a room watching, James do what James does.
Sure.
I mean, as good as I like to think I am, or what I do and how I do it, watching somebody, transform characters in front of your eyes and have an argument with 4 different people is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I cannot wait. The footage I saw at CinemaCon was amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Have a fantastic day.
I wish I'd seen more too.
Right.